here with you once again. We got lots to talk about. We're going to go do a little bit of trivia coming up in about, I would say, 4 minutes time. We're going to break down the second period somewhat. And then, of course, we also have our second keyword of the night. Make sure you stay dialed in for that. We already gave away our first keyword in the first intermission. So if you remember the first keyword, and when we give you the second keyword, tweet them to us at Oilers Nation on Twitter. Is that our account?
At Oilers Nation on Twitter.
At Oilers Nation on Twitter. Tweet both of the keywords to us, and you will be
email the words to Josh at OilersNation.com.
No, do not do that. Do not email me the words.
How many emails do you get on a daily basis? I get about 1,400.
Are you serious?
Wow.
My email's connected on the top of contact on every single one of the Nation websites.
Oh,
wow.
And I get about 27,000 emails a day.
I would say I only get like 10.
I read every
maybe.
single one of them.
Are you serious?
You do.
No.
That's what happens when you run the show like you, Cooomzy.
Hey, Jay just said you're going to get a laptop soon, Josh.
Did he actually?
He said it right on Twitter. He did.
Are you
If you're following
serious?
us on Twitter?
Where did
we're
he
having
say
that?
problems.
Oh, no
I
way.
said, we got to get Josh T. Park a laptop, and he tweeted back, it's in the works.
Yes.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
go.
Yes, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm literally using Jay's computer right now, everyone. Jay had to give me his computer for the weekend, so he couldn't do anything on his computer. So Jay's just working off his phone right now. So, Jay?
Boss.
Oh, Jay's in the chat already. He says, need to wake up in the third. We got 60.
Well,
What's up, Jay?
that's not about Josh Park's laptop. Look at what the situations, we had to escalate it so high.
Yeah, Jay.
It took over the intermission show. It's that critical.
It's
of
literally
an issue.
taking over the show, Jay. Just so you
How
know.
dare you bring the Oilers hockey match into this?
Okay, we have got a lot to get to. Gentlemen, should we jump right into our trivia game for the second
We're going to do
intermission?
a trivia game, yep.
All right, we're doing a trivia game. Everyone,
Trivia game.
this is what's going to happen here. We're going to set up Cooomzy and Wanye. They're going to do an intermission trivia for you right now. But the way it works is whoever wins is going to set up or prop up a dare for the other person or something that they're going to have to do.
Challenge.
A challenge, if you
punishment.
may. A punishment.
Punishment.
If the other person
Yeah.
wins. So essentially
Yes.
what's going to happen is that I'm going to ask them trivia questions. They don't know what the topic is yet. I'm going to tell them in 2 seconds. And then the loser is going to have to do the challenge that the other person presents if the Oilers win. So this only happens if the Oilers wins. Gentlemen, are you ready to go?
Hold
We're
on,
ready. We
first-
argued a lot about what we could talk about, so I'm interested to see
thing-
what you've gone with.
Yes.
First thing I have to do, because now I'm paying attention to the Twitch comments,
Yes.
is shout out to Electronic Jordan.
Oh,
Yes.
He was livid on Twitter.
He
Livid.
says, hi, Cooomsies. Coom is too good for us. I'm not too good for you guys. I'm reading all the comments now that I've got it figured out.
Thank
Keep
goodness
commenting there, and
Cooomzy
I'll
is
read
finally
some
on
of them out loud.
Twitch. The degenerate
I'm on
Twitch
I'm reading,
users.
I'm paying attention.
All right, fellas, here is the trivia question that I'm presenting to both of you. The trivia question is, I want to know the Edmonton Oilers players that last played in a playoff game against the Calgary Flames.
What year was that?
So the last
and
time-
we agreed. Gentlemen's agreement. No
1812?
Googling.
The
No
last
Googling,
time,
we
no
said.
Googling, you can't Google.
No Googling.
The
On
last
our honor,
time the
no
Edmonton
Googling.
Oilers and the Calgary Flames played in the playoffs was April 16th, 1991. So we're
Oh,
gonna
70 years ago.
dear.
so alternating back and forth, you each are gonna give me a player. If you name an incorrect player or a player that was not playing in that game or involved in that game in some way, you will get a strike. First person to 3
Oilers
strikes.
only. I could give 2 shits about any.
Yes,
Flames
we
that
don't
played
care
this
about the
game.
Flames.
Yes,
So
good,
Oilers
good, good,
only.
good, good.
If you name a
Agreed,
flame,
agreed,
you're
agreed.
eliminated. All right.
Now this was the 80s, so they only iced a 6-person roster in those days, correct?
Correct. There was only 6
Yeah.
players on each team, so you'll each
Yeah,
get 3.
right.
Okay.
1991. Okay, I got you, Coom.
All right.
I got you.
I'm gonna
Think you
present.
can beat me in this? I think I know the Oilers trivia from before I was even born better than
Well,
you.
It was before my time. I was born, but I wasn't sentient yet.
Okay.
Let's give her a go.
Who wants to go first?
Coom, gentlemen, you go first.
Cooomzy, you're first, buddy.
Okay, so 91. Mark Messier was still there.
Mark
Yeah,
Messier
you're right.
was still there in that game. He actually ended up going -1 with 1 assist.
So this is right after the cup too, so the boys are flying high.
Yes.
Well, very easily, I would assume Grant Fuhr was the goalie. Now, whether he was in net that night, he was the goalie still.
Grant Fuhr was the goaltender that played that game.
Yes!
He played 66 minutes and 58 seconds because that game did end up going to overtime.
And you know what happened in overtime is I got my next answer. Remember this.
The overtime was
Because-
won by the Edmonton Oilers.
The overtime was won on a goal by Esa Tikkanen because the night before, Theo Fleury scored his famous slide goal where he copied the Neil Yakupov celebration.
In fact, he did. That is correct. And Cooomzy, you are right. Actually, Esa Tikkanen had a hat trick in that game with 1 assist, 4 points, and
He had a playoff hat
he
trick
had a
against
playoff
the Flames
hattie. Esa
to
Tikkanen.
bury them. Like, was that to take them out of the series, or how did this end the series? This
Let
game?
me look. That was, I don't know. I can't have that on the spot.
Okay,
like
well,
that.
that's all right. That's all right.
Anyways, okay, Wanye, you're up.
Easy. Craig Simpson, Mr. Sexy.
Craig Simpson, Mr. Sexy, did
He
play
was
in that
around
game.
then. The
He
original abs cleft bomb.
Yep, he finished -2 with 2 penalty minutes.
Oh, it's all right.
All right,
Different era.
Cooomzy. Uh-oh.
So the big boys were gone by then. Coffee, Gretzky,
Yeah, they
Curry
weren't
was
around.
gone by then. They were gone.
We got lots of
Glenn
people.
Anderson- Glenn Anderson was still there.
Lots of people commenting on Facebook. Let's see.
I'm not cheating, so I'm not looking at that. So
I'm
if
not looking
ignoring,
either.
If I'm ignoring the comments, this is why I'm neglecting you guys.
Glenn
wanna
Anderson
cheat.
was playing in that game. He had a goal and went -2 with 2 penalty minutes.
Ouch.
Ouch. All right, Wanye, you're up.
Well, there's a lot of people who are going to become captains on that team. So I'll play one of them, Mac T. He'd have been there.
Mac T was there. He had 1 assist, finished +2.
Attaboy, Mac T.
Attaboy, Mac T. Mac T,
Get her
bring it.
done.
Hey, that's current coach of some random team in Israel?
Yaroslavel.
Switzerland.
Switzerland,
Israel.
not Israel. I had no idea where it was. One of you fools said Israel earlier when we were talking about this. You just teed me up to look like an idiot.
Yeah, I believe everything he says. He
Now I
doesn't
look
believe
like an
Mac T was
absolute
on the team.
fool. All right, Cooomzy, you're up.
Okay. Who'd the Oilers get back in the Gretzky trade? Was is Adam Graves is going to be there.
Adam Graves is there. 1 assist on the night, +1 with 5 shots on
I wasn't
net.
even alive for this, and I know my stuff.
Neither was I.
This is why they pay me the dollars.
Yep.
The
Wanye,
big
you're up.
content dollars. Bucky, he was on the team.
Baki, yes, he was. Yes, he was. He had 1 shot on net. Did nothing else. Oh, actually,
I'm starting to run out of the obvious plays here. I got a lot of Oilers depth though.
Cooomzy?
All my brain stores.
Because I'm still on the Gretzky trade, so I'm going to say Marty Gelinas.
Marty Gelinas was, in fact, there. Wait, is that? Yes, I'm pretty sure that says, yeah. Yes, 1 assist. Yep, you're right. Wanye?
My brother-in-law's favorite Oiler of all time, Jeff Bukaboom, was on that team.
Jeff Bukaboom was on that team. 1 assist,
Favorite
1 point.
Oiler of all time. He's the only guy I know, and
Yep.
he remains firmly in the Bukaboom fan club.
What a beauty. What a beauty. Cooomzy?
I'm just thinking 90s. I'm going to say Zdeno Seager.
Zdeno Seager.
Seager?
Seager?
Don't mess with Seager, you talking about?
I don't see him on the list here.
That's a
Number
strike.
8.
That's a strike for Cooomzy. 1
If we
strike.
had sound effects or any sort of professionalism, we'd honk a horn or something.
Wasn't figured out by playoff time.
Eventually.
We'll see. This is just we're just learning as we go. Here.
We'll have that. I'm getting chirped. I'm getting chirped right now in the
as I
comments.
recall, there was 2 guys on this team with the same last name. So Coom, I'm not gonna say either of them just to mess with you, and I'm gonna say I'm pretty sure Norm McIver was on that team.
Norm McIver was on that team. He had 1 assist, finished
Good
dash
utility
1.
player Norm McIver. He'll
Yep,
surprise you.
Normie McIver. He's listed 10th on this list. I
Do
don't
you have
know.
any points, pray tell, that good night?
Yeah, he had 1 assist and finished dash 1.
Attaboy, Norm. Good on you,
Attaboy,
buddy.
Norm. Cooomzy, you're up.
Boy.
So, going off your hint of players that would have a generic name, who just popped to mind is none other than the guy who scored in his own net against the
Yeah,
Flames.
one did something bad and one did something
Steve
I
Smith.
can't think of.
Who?
Stevie Smith scored in his own net. Steve Smith.
Scored his own net, broke his
Yes.
own heart, broke
Yes,
the heart
he
of a
did.
generation.
He finished with 0-0-0 with 1 shot on net. Congrats.
The other Smith, Jeff Smith, I can see his hockey card in my mind. The back of his card, I can see his weird early 90s mullet and his indescript face. I can see him.
I just about said no, but then I realized Jeff Smith is spelled Geoff.
It's Geoff. It's
Geoff Smith.
Geoff!
Geoff.
In the comments on Facebook, Shane says, "What is happening right now?" Shane, this is the brand new Oily Boys Intermission Extravaganza, and we are in
And
the
we
middle
picked
of
a trivia game that went way longer than we thought it
It's
would.
going so long. Next person to get
I don't
one
know.
wrong loses.
I don't know if this is the way we should have done it, but who knows?
Okay,
It's hard to
Coombs,
say.
if Coombsy gets one
We're
more
winning.
strike,
We're
he
winning
loses.
2-1, boys. Who gives a
All right.
shit?
All right,
I could
whose
sit
turn
here
is
and
it?
Read you stats from the 70s that'd still be
If
working.
I'm
for us.
if I'm wrong here, then we'll give Wanye the crown.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go off of what the people on Twitch are saying, which is Shane Corson.
I don't think Shane Corson's
No.
on that team.
Shane Corson definitely wasn't on that team.
You called a friend and they threw you under the bus?
You
Twitch let me down.
You just got sewered by the Twitch chat. Shocker.
This is what I get for. Oh,
That's so 2021 right now.
Was it Electronic Jordan?
I believed in the crowd. Electronic Jordan said, no, he said Carson. Oh, that would have been Jimmy Carson. But Oilers Rule 11 said Shane Corson.
Oh,
that's why I went
Oilers Rule 11 is
Wow.
hammered. He's had too many nation beers and Deuce vodkas.
Anyway, so
Considering our first intermission show was plagued with technical difficulties, we somehow managed to lower the bar in the second intermission
Yeah.
here with a game that went on way too long.
Boys,
we're off to a good start.
We had about 1 million viewers when we first started, and then we started this trivia game, and now we're down to 5. I'm just kidding. We're at 50
They're all
still.
gone.
That's pretty good.
They're what?
We're at,
12?
no, we're at 50. We're at 50 on Facebook.
Oh, that's not bad.
That's not bad. Okay,
Do
well,
you trust any of Zuckerberg's numbers? I don't know. We'll see.
I don't trust anything Zuckerberg does, especially if it comes to. Never mind. Cooomzy.
So what
Cooomzy.
happens now?
Well, see, what happens is Cooomzy, you're the loser. You had 2 strikes. Wanye, congratulations, you're the big winner, which means you get to challenge Cooomzy to one thing, and he has to do that if the Oilers lose. So, Wanye!
Challenge you to a coherent post-game show, Coom, where we actually talk about the game, stay on topic, and talk about. If I was listening to this show, I would be like, "What the hell is this garbage? I want to hear about the period of hockey I just watched."
We haven't talked about the game once. Don't worry,
Not
people.
one
We're
word.
going to talk about the game. Okay. What is Cooomzy doing if the Oilers win?
What am I doing? What's my punishment?
Well, I don't know. I hadn't really put it this far out. You know
Here's
what?
the secret word for the second intermission.
Let's bookmark it.
Oh, yeah.
let's see.
Okay, so-
we'll think of something.
There's the secret. I can't talk. There's the secret word for the second intermission. So if you know both of the secret words, dude, I can't talk. If you know both of the secret words,
It's okay. There's only 50 bots listening on Facebook. It's all good.
I think Cooomzy should host the show now.
Why? You're
I know,
great.
I know.
I'm just kidding. Okay, so if you know both of the secret words, all you need to do is tweet those to us at Oilers Nation on Twitter. So both of the secret words in order of how you got them. So the first one and the second one, which is contract right now, tweet them to us at Oilers Nation on Twitter, and we will pick one of you very, very lucky random people from Twitter to win. Guess what? A $30 Nation Gear gift certificate / promo
That's
code.
what I'm talking about. That's why if the show is incoherent and strangely fixated on a game from almost 30 years ago, we can give away prizes and it just sort of backfills all the problems. you know?
That's a sick
people be like,
prize.
I fucking want a t-shirt. What do I care? These idiots have a show.
But look at, you could get a shirt like this. I'm wearing the Oilers Nation Internet Company shirt.
I got the Oily Boys shirt.
We got 2 great shirts dialed in right now, so you could pick one of these 2. So
Both people who designed each of those shirts are on this show, P.S. I designed
Literally.
the one Josh is wearing.
Wanye designed this.
What's up with that? And then Coom designed his own shirt by finding a font on the internet that said Daft Punk and then making it say Oily Boys.
Yep.
Yeah, if you look at Daft Punk's that one album, it's the exact same font.
You're hip, Coom.
So if you know both of the secret words, tweet them to us at Oilers Nation on Twitter right now, and we will be picking one random person off of Twitter to be the winner. But you have to be listening to the post-game show that we're also going to do following the final buzzer. So we're going to announce the winner of it.
Show?
That show will be like 5 minutes. 5
2
minutes.
hours?
5 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
'cause I gotta watch the Beatcast, boys. I can't be on a show. I got a show to
No,
watch.
this will be done before the Beatcast starts. This is the preamp of the Beatcast. So,
Damn, we're making a lot of content.
dude, we are content
That's what we do.
machines. This is just all the more reason that Jay should buy me a new laptop, right?
Well, according to Twitter, it's on its way.
Oh, I hope so. Jay, I'm just
That's what
kidding.
he said.
My laptop's good, Jay. I just can use yours. But
If you want Josh T. Park to have the cutting-edge laptop that he deserves, tweet at the Squire
Go look
Yank
at the,
and say, get our boy a new laptop.
Go look at
Jay,
the Oilers Nation Twitter mentions right now. This is so funny.
Jay's going to hate me. Wait, Oilers Nation Twitter mentions? I'm going to go look right now.
People are like, you suck, Wanye. It's fucking nail contract. It's happening.
People are fired up.
It's happening.
It's
Turner
happening.
Watson, you didn't like the first intermission.
We
I
executed. We did
cringed to
it.
see
Oh my
your
gosh.
Well-reasoned critiques. Look
Dude,
at all this.
we have a lot of mentions coming in at Nail
Engaging
Contract.
content. That's what I'm talking about.
This is
That's what I'm
content.
talking about.
This is what sports broadcasting is all about. This right here.
That's what it's all about. That's what you hear.
Bring back Nail Yakupov. I am not
Bring him
kidding
back.
around. Bring him back. If he had a team and you wanted to play for his team, he'd bring you back.
Yep.
Right.
Electronic Jordan asks,
Bring
why is Coom on Twitter and not reading us? I'm looking at a whole bunch of different things at once. I'm
Yeah,
reading
me
the
too.
Twitter replies. I'm reading the Twitch replies.
Okay, wait.
I'm
I'll
looking
see.
at posts.
I'll see if people are commenting stuff on Twitter. Guys, we got 21 viewers on Twitter right now.
Yeah,
That's
no
not bad.
exaggeration. 40 people have tweeted us the secret word. This is shocking.
This is
Does anybody have any
unbelievable.
questions or questions for us to answer?
Yeah, if
I have
you're
a question. What the hell is this show about? I don't even understand
know.
what's happening.
It's about
You haven't even
Sturridge,
mentioned
so.
the Oilers once. As an irate guy on
Well, nothing
Twitter,
happened in the second period, dude. They're in
true. My
defensive
computer
mode now.
conked out. Truth be told, I didn't even see
They're
the
like
last 5 minutes.
like in Yu-Gi-Oh when you put a card down in defense mode.
Oh, I don't know. I know. I've met human women.
Coom, I got a comment for you. Tory Buck says if the Oilers win, Cooomzy should shave his head, shave his beard like Lemmy from Motorhead. I don't know who that is.
Wow. Oh, did
What?
it with the handlebars? Oh, that'd be
He
gangster.
says, Tory says he wants you to shave your beard like Lemmy from Motorhead.
Yes.
So I have
Coom.
to take off the bottom.
I don't know. I don't know what that guy, I don't know who that is.
So you have to take like the sides, like basically take a goatee and then chop out the bottom.
So I got to keep the chops
Yeah.
and then take off the thing. This is if the Oilers lose or win.
No, if they win.
This is just
Oh.
the stop. This is just the direction your life needs to go in general.
Yeah.
You need to
Think
be
so?
the guy rocking the Lemmy. I think this is a great idea.
I think this is a great idea too. Kyler Connick
so
just
that's my
said
thing. If the Oilers win, I'll do that.
you don't know who Lemmy
Look at all
was.
these people.
And Spank Yag wants you to do it as well. Dude, look at my hair.
Look at all these people saying the secret word. This is shocking.
We're proud of you guys. And this is going to happen every intermission show. So make sure you keep
Yeah, we're
keep
giving
tuning in.
it away.
We're going to
That's
give away
gonna
some
be the
Oodle
shave, eh?
Noodle as well eventually. But
All right, I'll do that.
okay, boys, let's get some predictions here. Who's scoring in the third?
Oh, you mean talk about the actual Oilers
Yeah,
game that
yeah.
we're here to supposedly talk about?
This is the Oily Boys Intermission Extravaganza, so why don't we talk about the game?
That period was a bit of a snooze fest, I'm not going to lie, but I'm also not going to chirp the Oil when they're up 2-1 in a BOA. Calgary's on their way to the toilet for all eternity.
True.
I think we're going to win 4-1.
Okay, but who's
4-1.
scoring? Who's scoring in the third?
I think Mac Dave's
It's-
going to put up some garbage time points for sure.
Yeah.
He's going to
Maybe
finish the
both
game.
Max. Maybe McDavid and McLeod.
Guys, we got
Yeah,
Zach Lang
Dave's
coming
gonna
in the
put up good
comments. Zach Lang says Yamamoto. Kevin Wrestler says Nurse. Oh, imagine if McLeod scored. That'd be sick.
Landon
Oh.
Carr says we need a nail contract in the works.
Yes,
Here's a
we
good
do.
ASAP.
comment. Dave O'Brien 9 says we need to get a Yakupov, Omar, Sam Gagne line. Captain Sam Gagne.
Oh,
What?
What?
Did he say captain by name?
He didn't say the captain, but he said a Yak Omar Gagne line. Let's go.
Yeah. Captain Sam.
I would
Gagner.
love Linus Olmark back in the Oilers. I'm a big
Uh,
Olmark stan.
Sinham says Jesse.
Interesting.
Okay, gentlemen, the third period is starting right now. Thank you to everyone that tuned in. I got my glass of oil ready to go for the third period. We are ready to go. And stay tuned.
5-minute post-game show.
Five-minute post-game show coming up in 20-ish minutes time. Stay
After
tuned.
the win, 4-1 win.
After the 4-1 win, and we'll announce the winner of the Twitter contest.